Okay, now we have everything to convert any Figma design to WordPress website. So before we start to convert portfolio Figma design to WordPress, let's try to convert this simple hero section to WordPress page using Elementor. So first of all, I will go to the website and hover over pages and click on add new. Close this and I click on edit with Elementor button. Okay, now I click on this setting icon and in here I will change the title to hero. Then I click on this hide title button and in page layout click on the drop box and select the Elementor canvas page layout type. Okay, now if I preview the website or preview the page will be a empty canvas. So we can use this canvas or we can use this page to create this Figma design. First of all, we have to identify the size of this website frame. To do that, I will hover over the Figma website frame and click on this inspect link, and now you will see the property of the frame. So the width is 1440 pixel and the height is 800 pixel. Also we will see the CSS code for that frame. So let's try to add these properties to Elementor page. So go to the Elementor and click on this icon or click on this hamburger menu and go to site settings. In site settings we can add global colors, global fonts and do lot of works. I will show you the step-by-step process of use those advanced features in the future lesson. So I will scroll down and select this layout tab. Okay, when I click on the layout, it didn't appear the layout section. So if I right click and click on inspect, I will see a JS error. So this is the issue with Elementor plugin latest version. If you get this same issue, I will show you how to fix it. But if you successfully load the layout section, you can skip this part. So let's try to fix this. First of all, I will go to the dashboard of the website and hover over Elementors and go to tools. And now I will click on version control. In here we have latest version, which means Elementor 3.4.7. So let's downgrade this version. Let's select the WordPress 3.2.5 and click on reinstall button and click continue. It will take few seconds. Okay, we successfully downgrade the Elementor. So let's go to this page and click here and click on save draft, and then I will refresh the page. Now let's click on this hamburger menu and click on site settings and click on layout. Now it's worked perfectly. So let's go to the Figma design. So the width of this design is 1450. So I will copy it and replace the content width. So the website content width is 1140, but our Figma design has 1440. Then I will click on upgrade or update and I click on this back button and go to the editor window. So now let's check the height of this background. To do that, I will double tick on the background and here is the background. So if I click on this I button, I can see the background. So I can disappear the background. So let's find out the height of this background or the height of this hero section. So the height is 800. Just click on inspect and you will see the height. Now I will create a section that has min height of 800. To do that, go to Elementor and click this plus icon and create a section. Now it will automatically open this layout section. In this layout content width, I will select it and set it as full width. And now we can set the height. To do that, click on height and click on min height. And in here we can add the min height. I will add it as 800. Okay. Now this website content is center to middle. So in this column position, we can set the place that we have to or that we want to add content. As example, if I set it as top, the content will add to top. If I set it as bottom, the content will add to bottom. So in our case, we have to set it as middle. So let's select middle. Okay, now we have to add this background. To do that, I will go to style section of this column or of this layout, and in here we can add the background. To do that, we have to download this background image. So just select the image or select the background banner and go to design tab and scroll down. Now we can download this background image. To do that, I will select the size as 1x. If you select this as 1.5x or 2x, you will get the bigger version of this image. But in this case, we are going to create the similar version or do the copycat of the Figma frame. So we are going to use the 1x size and the image type will be JPG. Then I click on export button. The image was downloaded and I will go to the Elementor and in here styles background and click on normal and click on classic. In this classic section we can add the image. Just click here and drag and drop the image here. Okay, the image successfully uploaded. Now I click on insert media and the image was set like this. Now we have to adjust the values of this image. So this image is fit to the background. So I will set the position as center and repeat as no repeat and the size will be cover and the attachment is scroll. So now here is the preview. Okay, let's check the difference between our Figma design and WordPress Elementor design. Before do that, I will remove those extra tabs and go to Elementor, go to Figma and select the frame and I will click on this play icon. It will open a new tab. In here we will see the background. So now I go to the Elementor and check the preview. So this Figma design will be matched for the Elementor design. Okay, now we can add the other part. To do that, I will go to the Figma design and in Figma design, I will double tick on the header of the hero section and click on infect. And in here, we will get the URL value of the header section. So let's start to design it. First of all, I will go to the Elementor and click here and I will drag a headline to here. Now I will double tap here and press Ctrl A to highlight all text and in here I will add that text like this. Now I will scroll down to the typography and I can see the font family and other font styles in here. So let's create it. First of all, I will go here and select this text. This text be a single line text and now I go to styles. In styles, I will go to typography and click this pencil icon. In font family, I will add the font family as Poppin and font width will be 400. Font width is 400 and the style is normal and the font size is 50 pixels. Then the line height is 75 pixels. So line height is 75 and it has two lines, but I remove that line. So I will go to content and set it like this. Then go to the styles and let's edit other stuff. So if I scroll down, I can get the CSS code too, but we don't need those CSS to work with Elementor because Elementor have Visivic editor. So the align is center. Let's try to align the section to center. To do that, I will go to content and set the alignment as center. And now go to styles again. The color is white. Just copy the color and come here. Select here and add the color like this. Okay, and I saw this relationship word is wrong. Let's add the right word like this. Okay, before we adjust the positioning, let's add all of this content to Elementor website. To do that, I will go to the Elementor and duplicate this part. Now I will click on this paragraph section and in here I will copy the content then paste the content here. Then let's change the prototype. So the font is Roboto and width is 400, style is normal, size is 25. So let's do those changes. Go to styles and click this pencil icon, change the font to Roboto and the size is 25, size is 25 and width is 400, style normal, line height is 29.3 pixel, 29.3 and the alignment is center. And now I think we correctly add that section. So let's add the button. So first let's start with this join button. To do that I will click on here and select the button and drag and drop it here, then click the button to edit the content. First of all I will click this text and copy the content, paste it as button name. Then let's change the photo type. It's Roboto 500 normal and 30 pixel size. So let's do it. Go to styles and click on photo type, Roboto 30 pixels and the style is normal. Now let's change the color. So the font color is this color. Just copy the value and click here, then paste the value. Okay, now let's change the background color. So over the background and the color is white. Copy it from here, paste it like this. So if you just click on this value you will able to copy it. Just click on like this. Okay, now let's adjust the size of the button. To do that let's see the width and height. Width is 275, the height is 72. So let's adjust it. To do that go to advanced and select on positioning and select width and click on custom. Let's add the custom width. So the width is 275. So let's paste it and position will be default for now. Now go back and in here I will select the alignment as center. Now go to style tab and scroll down. In here we can add the border radius and padding. So if you want to add border line you can just add it like this, but in our case we don't need the border line for this button. So let's add the radius. The radius is 65 pixels. Just double tap on it and in here add the border radius as 66 and in this padding I will click on this link value together button to untick it and now we can add the padding. So let's find out the right value. To do that just click on this text. I will increase the size of the canvas like this. So just click on the text and press Alt and bring your cursor to this background. So we have top padding as 19 and the bottom padding as 18 and the left and right paddings are 74. So I will add the top and bottom paddings are 18. So let's do it. To do that go here and in here I will add the top padding as 18 and the right padding is, let's check the right padding again. Click on this text and press Alt and the hover over this background. So it's 74 and bottom is 18, then left size is 74, bottom is 18 and right is also 74. Okay, now we have a first button and to create the second button just duplicate this, right click and duplicate and now let's check the details. So I will point it here and first of all let's change the text. So click on the text and copy it, go here and replace the text like this and now I have to change the text color to white. So copy it, go here and go to styles, then the text color will be white. Okay, and the background color is empty. So let's make it like this. Now I will add the solid border. So here is the border and the border size is 3 pixel and the color is white. So if I scroll down I will see the more info about the border. So let's go here. The border is solid. I think it's solid, no? Yeah, border is solid and the size is 3. Just add 3. Okay, and the color is white. Okay, now let's find out the size of the button. The size of the button is, width of the button is 274. Let's go to advanced and positioning. it's the same size, so we don't need to change it, but we have to change the padding. So the left and right paddings are 60. So let's go here and go to styles. In here, let's change the paddings to 60 by 60. So left padding is 60 and the right padding is also 60, and this text is still in the two lines. So let's check again. That means we have to increase the size of this button. So to do that, go to advanced and click on positioning. Let's remove this content and it just adjust according to the text. Now let's adjust the positions. Before do that, click on this save option and click on save draft, and always try to save the current design. So let's start from the button. Now if we go to the Figma design, there are space between those two buttons. So if I increase the size and click the button and click on alt and hover over this, the space between those two buttons is 20. So let's add margin between those two button. So to do that, click on this button and click on advanced, then click this link value together button to untick it and add the 20 to left of this button. Okay, now those two buttons are okay, and let's go to the paragraph section. And this paragraph section, if we check the size, click the paragraph section and press alt and check the left and right margin, it's 478. So let's adjust it, but we have to adjust it according to the eye level. For now, let's go to advanced and set the margin right as 478. Let's add the margin left as 478. So if I check the full design, it will look like this, but the original design we have this type of design. So let's adjust this margin according to our eye level. So I will add the margin like 460 and left margin also will be 460. Now let's check the preview. No, still it's not similar to this design. We need to put this text to here. So to do that, we have to adjust the margin again. So let's make the margin as 450. In here, let's add it as 450 and let's see the preview. It is still the same. Let's adjust to 430. Okay, now it's perfect. So now we have to adjust this header section. To do that, click on header and check the size between the left and right of margins. So the size is 368 and 368. So let's add it. Click here and margin right will be 368, 368. So if we check the design, the header is not correctly fit. So let's adjust the margin and get the same design. Okay, and in here I will add the margin as 350 and 350. Let's check it. Till not 320 and 320. Okay, now it's perfect. So now we have to set the top and bottom padding. To do that, I will go here and click this item and press alt, and the padding bottom of those two sections is 15, and in here if I check the padding of the button, it's 20. Okay, let's adjust. First of all, I will click here and add the margin of padding bottom as 15, and in here I will add the bottom padding or bottom margin as 20. Okay, it's look like this, and we still have to change few things, which means, so if I click on here and go to layout, you will see the column gap. So let's set the column gap as no gap. Okay, now if we check the two of those designs, the padding of those two sections is not similar. To fix it, go here and click on this edit column icon, and in here you will see the widget space as 20. Just make it as 0, and now the preview is similar. Now let's publish the design and click on have a look. So here is the design, and here is the Figma design, and here is our design.